Welcome everyone to the first WyoSports video blog for 2015. Happy New Year to everyone. Here, Robert Gagliardi, Senior Sports Editor of WyoSports, here to preview University of Wyoming men's basketball team's games on Wednesday at Colorado State and also Saturday at home against Boise State. It's been a pretty good run for the Cowboys since we last chatted here on the video blog. 13-2 overall, 2-0 in the Mountain West, coming off wins against UNLV last week at home and at San Jose State. But this week it gets a lot tougher for the Cowboys as starting tomorrow night it's Border War Part 1 as the Cowboys go down and face the Rams at Moby Arena. The place that hasn't been kind to Wyoming has lost 5 straight there at Moby Arena going back to 2009, and the average loss of those games have been about 14 points over the last few years. So it's been a tough place to play. Good atmosphere, raucous crowd, and also some pretty good CSU basketball teams the last few years. But I think Wyoming has to feel pretty good about going into this game. It's playing good basketball. It was a struggle at San Jose State last week against the last place team, but you know what? When you win on the road in this league, it's never a bad win. You should never apologize for a road win anywhere or a league win anywhere, and certainly Wyoming's not going to do that. I think the key, though, as Wyoming goes down there to Fort Collins tomorrow night is going to be relying on its veteran players. I mean, guys like Larry Nance and Josh Adams and Riley Graybo, Derek Cook, across the board. They've been through this before. They've been in ruckus atmospheres. You know, they've been rattled. They've done this. They've done that. But you know, they need to rely on that veteran leadership and not get rattled and not, you know, get caught up in the atmosphere. It's going to be fun. It's going to be loud. But veteran teams find ways to push through that. And there's going to be times where CSU will go on runs or do this and that. But I think this team is equipped to handle that, and especially the way Larry Nance Jr. has been playing. Mountain West Player of the Week this last week, also earned some National Player of the Week honors. Is in the top 10 in the Mountain West in scoring, rebounding, defensive rebounding, block shots, field goal percentage. Certainly showing the form that Larry showed going back to last season when he was a first-team All-Conference player and also on the All-Defensive team. But an interesting and intriguing matchup in this game, I think, will be Nance and J.J. Avila for Colorado State. Avila is the only player in the Mountain West right now ranked in the top 10 in the conference in scoring, rebounding, assists, and steals. So I think that's going to be pretty intriguing to see how that matchup goes. I think Wyoming could have an advantage. Stanton Kidd, a 6'8" post player for the Rams, is questionable with a sprained ankle suffered last week at New Mexico. He's a big guy, 6'8". Could make it a little easier for Wyoming to get the ball in the post to Nance and even Derek Cook on dump-offs in the game, but we'll have to see how that transpires as we get closer to game time. I think for Wyoming, and this has kind of been a thing all season long, someone's going to have to hit some jump shots. And it doesn't have to be 7 threes or anything, even just mid-range jump shots. If a Josh Adams or a Riley Graybo or Charles Hankerson Jr., Jason McManaman off the bench, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't have to be one. But if they can consistently knock down jump shots, that's going to open up the lane, and that'll make it easier to get the ball to Nance and Cook or even let them you know, get their jobs done. And that's not just this game, that's every game for the Cowboys here on out. Looking ahead to Boise State on Saturday, you know, the Broncos suffered a big blow when their leading scorer and one of their school's all-time leading scorers, Anthony Dermott, goes out for the rest of the season with a bad ankle. It's a big blow to them, but, you know, they do have a lot of other talented players and scorers on the team. I think the backcourt's going to be a big key for Wyoming in this game with Derek Marks, Mikey Thompson. Those guys can light it up. Nick Duncan inside's been scoring. They've been getting some contributions from some, not necessarily newcomers, but guys that really didn't play big roles last year. And these games are always tight with Boise State. You know, losing Dermick is a big blow, but I don't think it's a debilitating blow for a Boise State team coached by Leon Rice, who always has his guys ready to play. If anything, it could bring them even a little closer together. So I think stopping Marks, because Marks is a guy that once he gets rolling, he can put 30 on the board just about at any time, and he's proven that in his career at Boise State. So I think for this game against Colorado State, you know, get the ball to Nance, get it inside and knock down some jump shots. Also, you know, hit your free throws as Wyoming has done a good job the last couple of games doing against Boise State. I think it starts by containing the perimeter, not letting the guards go off and stuff. Wyoming does that. I think they got a good chance to go 4-0 to start conference play, and that'd be pretty big. This is going to be a wide-open league. Maybe it's not the most powerful league in America, but it's conference play. They're going to be close, and they're going to be tight games, and it should be a lot of fun to watch. So hopefully you'll enjoy the games as well. do it for this edition of the WyoSports video blog. For more Wyoming sports coverage, see the Wyoming Tribune Eagle and Laramie Boomerang, and log on to wyosports.net. And enjoy the games, everybody. Thank you very much.